In this video, I will guide you through the steps to automatically deploy content to Microsoft Sentinel. Let's jump right into the action. At the moment, I'm inside my GitHub repository connected to Microsoft Sentinel. I have two objects inside, folder GitHub workflows and readme file. Inside the workflow folder are additional files. First one is for PowerShell script that deploys content to Microsoft Sentinel. This script will do all the heavy lifting for us. The second file is for pipeline that orchestrates the deployment process and ensures a smooth and automated workflow. Alright, let's go back and deploy content from the repository. Firstly, we will have to add a new file inside our repository. As of now, we will use the web interface and select Add File right over here. You have two options. You can create a new file or upload an existing one. I have already prepared ARM template for analytics rule. You can also find the ARM template in the resource section for you to download, or you can visit the repository that I will make available to you and you can download it from there. So let's select existing file. On this page, you can simply drag your file right over here. So let me just do that. And once your file is uploaded, you have to create a commit message. A commit message serves as a summary of the changes made. It helps team members to track the progress of the project. I will write that a new analytics rule has been added to the repository. After that, we can commit the changes to the repository. As you can see, our file is now inside the repository. But what now? Well, now we wait. That's basically everything we had to do. This process is fully automated. Let me show you. Our pipeline will authorize with Azure and deploy analytics rule inside Sentinel. We can actually watch this process as it happens. If you navigate to Actions, you should see that workflow is currently in the process. You have the option to click on your workflow. Workflows in GitHub can have multiple jobs inside. In this case, we have just simple job. Let's click on that. And in here, we can see multiple steps that need to be taken. Firstly, the pipeline will authorize with Azure. There are a couple of safeguards. If the first attempt fails, we have the second one and also a third one. After it authenticates, it will fetch repository content and attempt to deploy each valid ARM template. You can actually see it right here as it's attempting to deploy our analytics rule. It will take some time, so be patient. Actually, the biggest disadvantage of using GitHub over Azure DevOps is the speed. Azure DevOps is naturally integrated with the Azure, so the service and the deployment speed is much faster, especially the authentication process. But it's not a big deal really. For me, the whole process took approximately 5 minutes. Once it's finished, we can verify that analytics rule was successfully uploaded to Microsoft Sentinel. Let's open the stat, deploy content to Azure Sentinel, and scroll down a bit. You should see a bunch of green lines. And if you look closely, there is one called provisioning state with status succeeded. Awesome. That means our analytics rule should be inside Microsoft Sentinel. So let's go to the portal and verify it. In the analytics section of your Microsoft Sentinel, you will have to refresh the page and search for diagnostic. Here you go, it's right over here. Congratulations, you have just deployed your very first Microsoft Sentinel artifact from a code. This integration can save you insane amount of time if you have hundreds of detection rules. And we are just getting started. There is so much more to explore with repository and run, and we are just getting started. There is so much more to discover with the repository and Microsoft Sentinel. And there is so and 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 we are and we, and we are just getting started. There is so much more to discover with repositories and Microsoft Sentinel. So I hope you are ready to dive deeper into this awesome subject.